You have about 30,000 days on this planet. Let that sink in. For many of us, that number feels abstract, distant. We live as if we have infinite time, but the clock is always ticking. So, how do you make every one of those 30,000 days count? This isn't about another productivity hack or a rigid schedule. This is about fundamentally changing how you see and use your time. Let's start with a little trick our brains play on us. Remember how summers felt endless when you were a kid? But now, whole years just vanish in a blur. That's not just you getting older. It's a phenomenon called the time unit paradox. Your brain compresses routine experiences. The more predictable your days, the faster they seem to fly by. The antidote? Novelty. Seeking new experiences, even small ones, stretches your perception of time, making your life feel longer and richer. Don't let your life become a blurry montage of sameness. So, if breaking routine is step one, what's step two? Ruthless prioritization. Imagine yourself on your deathbed. What will you wish you had done more of? Who will you wish you had spent more time with? This isn't a morbid exercise. It's the ultimate clarity filter. It cuts through the noise of daily obligations and reveals what truly matters. Now, take that insight and apply this simple strategy. Write down your top 25 goals. Circle your top 3. Now, throw the other 22 away. Those are your distractions. True productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters and ignoring the rest. Speaking of what matters, let's talk about relationships. We often think grand gestures are what count, but the real strength of a bond comes from small, consistent deposits. Think of your relationships as emotional bank accounts. A quick text, a listening ear, a shared laugh, these are the daily investments that build real wealth. And here's a counterintuitive truth. Shared suffering often forges stronger bonds than shared pleasure. Navigating challenges together builds a level of trust and intimacy that good times alone can't replicate. And don't forget your weak ties, the acquaintances and colleagues on the periphery. They are often the bridges to new ideas, opportunities, and worlds you never knew existed. Now let's apply this thinking to your career. Forget the ladder. Your career is a jungle gym. You can move sideways, diagonally, even backwards to build a unique combination of skills. In your early career, optimize for learning, not just money. Learning new skills is an investment that pays dividends in flexibility and resilience for decades. Comfort is career quicksand. The moment you feel too comfortable, it's a sign you've stopped growing. You need to constantly explore the adjacent possible, that sweet spot just beyond your current abilities. That's where real growth happens. But none of this matters without the foundation, your health. We've been sold a lie that success requires sacrificing sleep. The opposite is true. Sleep is your superpower. It's essential for decision-making, emotional regulation, and creativity. Your energy, not your time, is your most precious resource. You can have all the time in the world, but without energy, it's useless. Think of energy management as more critical than time management. This means prioritizing sleep, moving your body throughout the day, even micro-workouts count, and learning to rest effectively. Recovery isn't laziness, it's a strategic investment in your performance. This also means you need to get good at quitting. Not everything deserves your grit. Strategic quitting is about cutting your losses on projects, habits, or even jobs that aren't serving your core priorities. It frees up your precious energy for the things that do matter. Be a deliberate amateur in some areas. You don't have to be an expert at everything. Intentionally staying bad at non-essential tasks protects your focus and keeps your ego in check. Design your environment to support you. Willpower is a finite muscle. Don't waste it on small decisions. Automate what you can and make your desired behaviors the easiest path. To navigate all this, you need better mental models. Don't just collect facts, collect patterns. Learn to think about second-order consequences. What happens after the immediate result of your decision? And what happens after that? This deeper level of thinking helps you avoid unintended problems and spot hidden opportunities. Use inverse thinking. Instead of asking how to succeed, Ask what would guarantee failure, and then avoid those things. This often reveals the root cause of a problem, not just its symptoms. Finally, stop trying to plan your entire life. Life is not a predictable equation, it's an experimental portfolio. You don't need a perfect 5-year plan. You need to run small experiments. Test a new hobby, take a small online course, have a conversation with someone in a field you're curious about. These small bets give you real-world data about what you enjoy and what works for you, without the paralysis of making one giant, life-altering decision. Measure your success by your own values, not by society's scorecard. What does a rich life mean to you? Define it, then design experiments to move you closer to it. The most important takeaway from all of this is the urgency to start now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Time will pass whether you act or not. The person you will be in 5 years is a direct result of the choices you make today. Living a full, meaningful life isn't a destination you arrive at. It's a practice you engage in every single day. So pick one idea from this video and apply it. Just one. Start now, because your 30,000 days are counting down. Make them count. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to Story by Caring Guy for more content on living a more intentional life. I'll see you in the next one.